Spacious enough for 3 backpackers, ultra lightweight and very easy to pitch. The Marmot Force 3-person tent is a great ultralight option for backpacking, camping, or any adventure. The first thing I want to talk about is the pole construction and the very unique design that Marmot has put into the Force tents. You've got a couple different poles here. They are durable but ultra lightweight DAC NFL poles. They're aluminum, so you have a lot of durability there. And here on the head and on the foot, you have a dome pole that really provides a nice box around your head and around your feet. While you're laying in the tent, instead of an A-frame style tent that, cuts down on space at the head and the foot and in the corners, these dome style poles are going to open up those corners and allow for comfortably 3 people to sleep in there. The long ridge pole here extends out past the ends of the tent, and that provides a lot more livability. So again, that kind of unusable space at the foot and at the head opens up and creates a lot more space. And that also cuts down on rubbing up against the inside of the tent as you're sleeping. Sometimes if the head of your sleeping bag or the foot of your sleeping bag rubs up against the sidewall, you get a lot of condensation that comes in, and that really cuts down on that problem. You also have this ridge pole right here, and that brings the sidewalls of the tent up to be a lot more vertical. So the people that are sleeping on the outsides of the tent walls don't come in and eat into that space. They really have a lot of room there. So it's a true 3-person tent. You have a lot of sprawling room for 2 campers or backpackers, but with 3 traditional 20-inch wide sleeping pads, you can definitely have 3 backpackers comfortably fit inside this tent. The materials on the tent are also very lightweight. The floor, you've got 40D nylon ripstop, and that is completely waterproof and seam taped. Up here, you have sort of a bathtub style floor, so a little bit of protection from splashes, and that is 30D nylon ripstop. And then up here in the mesh, you have a lot of breathability. So most of the tent here is mesh that keeps the weight down, but it also improves on breezes and breathability with the tent. That is 15D no-seam mesh, very lightweight there. The zipper here is also a very lightweight zipper, but the doors open to be really big. So there's a door on this side, another door on the other side, so it makes it easy in and out. You have basically a front door and a back door, so you can either at night, if you need to get out of the tent, it makes it really easy. You don't have to crawl over the other people. And nice open D-shaped doors. If I roll back the door, I want to point out you have jingle-free zipper cords here, so at night if it's windy, you're not going to be woken up by that. And you have a toggle here on both doors. You can really open that up really wide. It's easy to get gear in and out. But the overall livability in here is really great for an ultra lightweight backpacking tent. You've got a nice pocket here on this side, on the other side, so this would be where you would put your head in the tent. That side's the foot. You also have a really nice pocket here on either side, and that is kind of a diffusion panel. So if you put your headlight up in there, it diffuses the light and makes a really good light for inside the tent. And you have 2 of those, so for 2 headlamps. There are attachment points here on the top, so you can attach gear if you like. And the overall space inside this tent is really great for an ultra lightweight tent. There's definitely room enough for 3 backpackers and their gear. We've got the Rainfly on the tent, and I want to mention that if you purchase a footprint separately, it's not included with the tent, but the footprint can pitch with the poles and the Rainfly for either a fast pitch setup if you need to quickly set it up and then put the tent body underneath, or you can leave the tent body behind and have a really, really ultra lightweight setup. So it adds a lot of value to this tent. But with the Rainfly, you have a full coverage Rainfly here. You're protected from the elements. You have 40D nylon ripstop fabric, so it is very lightweight, but with the ripstop you have durability. Marmot actually includes a little panel that if there were any rips or tears in the Rainfly, you could repair it on the spot. So that adds value as well. I've got the door rolled back on the front part of the vestibule here. You can also roll back this side of the vestibule. So on a nice sunny day like today, you can roll back both sides and have a lot of cross ventilation here in the tent. If you do need to batten everything down and have the zipper closed, you have a nice storm flap in front of this zipper. You also have ventilation here on both sides. You can access this vent from the inside of the tent. So if you just have a light rain and you want to have that vent open, you can open it up. But if you need to batten it down, you can do that from the inside. Along with the ventilation, you have down at the foot and at the head of the tent, you can pitch out the Rainfly to have a little bit more ventilation. So that just adds breathability to this tent. But really good coverage here with this Rainfly. There are a lot of guy out points all around this tent. You have some reflective guy out points, so if you need to find your tent at night with a headlamp, it's really easy to spot. And Marmot doesn't give stakes and guy out lines for every single guy out point on this tent, but they include enough that you can stake out the tent really well. So if you know you're gonna be in really windy conditions or gonna get into some nasty weather, you wanna stake out all those points, you should bring some extras with you. I've been really impressed by the Marmot Force tents. There's a lot of livability in here for such an ultra lightweight tent. With the pole construction, you have a lot of that livability. It's a very innovative design. And the full coverage Rainfly, the ultra light yet durable materials make this a great option for 2 or 3 backpackers who are looking for a lightweight tent that's gonna give them a lot of protection. It is the Marmot Force 3-person tent.